Hi friends, I just wanted to shoot this as an intro for this little vlog. It is going to be about microplastics. I'm hoping to show you guys different ways to consider your plastic usage, different ways to measure them, so that you're aware of what's going on with the environment, the implications of your actions in regards to plastics, and just overall knowledge that you might not have. So yeah, enjoy.
So microplastics are small plastics or fibers about 5 millimeters in size, maybe a bit larger. They come in many forms, including but not limited to beads, pellets, fragments, and fibers. Okay, so what? These microplastics end up in every part of our lives. They're in oceans, rivers, and lakes. They're in the air we breathe. They're in the soil. They're in cosmetic products that we use. They're in products that we consume daily. And yeah, it does sound bad because it is. Though there is still much research to be done, it is proven that microplastics absorb harmful pollutants. They become embedded in animals' tissue through ingestion or respiration. Human contamination and accumulation of microplastics can occur via food and drinking water. And this is all pretty bad. You don't really want plastic buildup in your body. And we don't want it in the animals' bodies, and we don't want it in all of our ecosystems just taking up space as they never really decompose. So for my project, my plastic curation, I tried to gather as much plastic as I could. I didn't care if it was a nuisance. It was definitely going to be space consuming. At least I thought it was. And I wanted to gather it from all aspects of my life. So I gathered from my job, my home, my travels. I had to focus on plastics more than microplastics for the actuation of my project because I do not have scientific instruments to really examine microplastics. You need a microscope. Anyway, we take out the trash when you get here for opening. And I was going to see what I could scour, but I'll have to flip the camera, but this is a mess. I wish I was doing my project about cardboard too, because we use a lot of boxes every single day. But yeah, here we go. So this is trash, and like I could have used all of these for my project, but I'll probably this is the new shipment stuff. I'll probably just take all of these bags, especially if I get to do it, which I'm not sure. But yeah, it'll be like a single thing in every single package like this, or like that. And then that's all the cardboard, and we still have to unpack these boxes. So, yeah. I just turned the camera. I would love to have gotten in here and used this plastic for my project. But I did. It's actually nice to just show you what it looks like before I take it home. So yeah. I look a little crazy because I just woke up, but I thought of something. I was thinking about plastics I could use to sew because I'm gonna do it today. And I was also looking at all the clothes that I was going to donate back to the thrift store, and I was like, wait a minute. Fashion is a huge contributor of waste. I've had people in my retail jobs ask me like, what is it made out of? And they're really particular, and they like kind of only wanted natural fibers like cotton or linen. So I was like, oh my god, I can use clothes to make the bucket hat, because honestly a lot of them are made of plastic. And that just blew my mind in a very bad way. I was like, oh cool, I get to actually sew on things that's not like a plastic bag.
But then I was like, wait, these are also not recyclable. So yeah, that was an interesting realization that I will dwell on more soon. So here's a look at the outfit. Super cute. It's like this black slip dress, and then this leather look. I should emphasize leather look jacket. That was actually made in France. The jacket is about 35% cotton and 65 and 65, oh my god, I can't do math, and 65% polyester. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So that is what this looks like. It's really cute. I think all the cotton honestly is from the lining and not the outside material. Hopefully I said the materials right. Boo. Oh, whatever. Oh, I actually was right. Okay, cool. But yep, it's made in France. Oh. Super cute. Anyway, and then there's the slip dress that's underneath it. Hello? There we go. That one is, I believe, 100% plastic. It is 95% polyester and 5% spandex. I'm unsure if spandex is plastic, but I honestly think it is. Not 100% sure though. I will have another video explaining that, I guess. But yeah, this is what I'm going to deconstruct. It's something that I was going to give away, and then I was like, oh shit, I could use this for my project. So yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the sewing process. I wrote some notes down to help me talk about it because it's a lot of numbers. So the bucket hat pattern called for 1/2 meter of fabric roughly, which is a little more than 1/2 yard. It's 0.55 yards, and which is about 20 inches of fabric. This, of course, so she was using just like straight up yards cut from like Joann's or something. So it's the total desirable fabric, whereas I'm using found objects, so I'm trying to use like polyester fabric that I probably wasn't going to use again. In fact, I was going to donate some stuff to Goodwill today, so I just used whatever I could find. But there are like seams, there were pockets, lots of stuff that I had to like maneuver around. So it was like really hard to do. Also, to find like a desirable fabric for a bucket hat needs to be like a little like substantial. I tried to use this. It's 95% polyester and 5% spandex. It was okay. And then I tried to use this, which was 100% polyester. It was a slip dress. It was way too flimsy. This cannot be used for a hat at all. So the best, honestly, support is denim. So I tried to incorporate the denim with the polyester fabrics. Anyway, it turned out just being a denim shit show, and I am not good at sewing, so anyway. That was that. I was gonna use the polyester as a lining. I was also, so before I even considered the polyester fabrics and everything, I was going to use the plastic bags. But I found that to get the consistency I needed for the bucket hat, it needed to be folded at least 2, 3, or 4 times. I found the most folds you did, the better. So this has been folded 4 times. It's like pretty thick. I don't know if you can see the seam very well, but anyway, it's sewed beautifully, like straight across. It's really nice. I don't think it will come out. So sewing the plastic was not a big deal. It's just the quantity that I needed. So sewing the bag, folding, geez Louise. Folding the bags numerous times meant obviously that they'd be smaller, so I'd have less surface area to make up all that I needed. And not the recipe, the pattern called for having your fabric folded over so it would be longer when you pulled it out. So I wasn't able really to use any of the plastic bags. I had a demo, so if you fold it, you have this, you fold it in half, and then I think I fold it once more, so 3 times, and compare it to the top. Like, it was barely enough to do this, and this is like 7 inches circumference, so it's barely enough to do this. The other portions were not as wide, but they were much longer, so it was virtually impossible to do with regular size plastic bags, unless you sewed them together and did a whole bunch of stuff. That was a little bit extra, and I can't even sew anyway, so I just wanted to show that. But anyway, I found it very hard to use a lot of the plastic that I gathered, so the bags would have been the best choice. Other plastic things I had were like the shower cap, which is, can't really do much with that. It's got the elastic in it. I have like a ton of wrappers. Reese's, I don't know if this is plastic or just like aluminum, but anyway, I have wrappers. Can't do literally anything with these. So I was going to embellish the hat with them. More wrappers. And then I had stuff like this, which is a different material, and I haven't actually tried to sew yet, but I don't know. The plastic bags, like from Walmart and stuff, were the best option. I could probably have used these. These were ones that I got from work, so they're a bit bigger and longer, which is really important. It does have some holes in it, but it's also got a ton of stickers and paper waste on it, so I'm not sure how it would have held up, like if it were to get wet and stuff. There is one more thing I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about how hard it is to even just save plastic. I wanted to talk about how intersectional they all were. So a really big example for me that hit me was the cups, like from Chick-fil-A. So I was looking at it in my room. I got my boyfriend a large Arnold Palmer, so half sweet tea, half lemonade. Anyway, I looked at it. The biggest thing that I saw was foam. The body of the cup is foam. So I was like, oh, okay, I don't need to recycle this. Or at least for my purposes. But then the other components are both plastic, and there's also paper waste involved with the cup. So there's paper waste involved with the cup. Sorry, people, when I see them, they throw me off. There's paper waste involved with the cup too. And I just wanted to state that waste is not a singular issue. So it's not just because of the plastic, it's not just because of the foam, it's not just because of the paper waste. They're all connected, literally all parts of a single product. So some more afterthoughts, besides the fact that all kinds of waste are intersectional, I wanted to say is that even the sheer quantity of them is like insane. I thought it was really interesting to like observe how much I washed my laundry, which releases microplastics, not even just like plastic collection, but I literally use so much plastic every day. I kind of thought I was not consuming that much plastic, but it was, and this project was eye-opening for sure in that regard. I think that's all I wanted to say. I also wanted to say that I just thought it was interesting how many plastics were undesirable for so many different reasons, whether it's the shape or the hardness, elasticity of it, or even if it's dirty or not. I guess I can see why recycling facilities are more picky. I don't know, some things I guess just like can't successfully be reused or used for cost-effective reasons, which I guess I understand. It sucks though, because there's a lot of plastic out